cable exercise for the chest. The vast majority have the most elevated interest on preparing the chest, additionally named as pecs, alongside the shoulders, arms, back, legs, and abs. Since it is in the foremost or forward portion of the body, the chest is one of the muscle bunches that advance the style of one's physical makeup. While free weight squeezes, free weight presses, plunges, and push-ups permit chest advancement, links are likewise utilized to upgrade chest mass and definition. In line with cables exercises, the following are some routines one can do to develop the chest. Standing high cable crossover. The standing high link hybrid is one of the detachment pushing practices for the chest, and in this activity, the individual remains in the middle of the pulleys. As indicated by Men's Health, the activity is the two-sided rendition of the one-sided high link fly. The individual begins with connecting the stirrup handles to the high pullers and getting the handle within hand. At that point, he pulls back his shoulder bones and keeps his elbows somewhat twisted. From that point onward, the individual pulls the handles down in a wide bend before the body until the hands meet about a foot or so before the midriff. At that point, the individual stops and crushes his chest muscles together and revisitations of the beginning position. Standing low cable crossover. The standing low link hybrid is another confinement pushing exercise for the chest, however it likewise draws in the shoulders, as indicated by bodybuilding. To play out the activity, the individual moves into the beginning position and places the pulleys at the low position. At that point, he picks the protection from be utilized and snatches a handle in each hand. From that point forward, the individual makes the beginning situation by venturing forward and picking up pressure from the pulleys. A decent practice is to have the palms look ahead, with the hands underneath the abdomen and the arms straight. At that point, the individual draws his hands upward and toward the midline of the body, with a slight twist in the arms. The individual's hands should meet up before the chest, with palms looking up. After a short delay, the individual returns his arms back to the beginning position. Cable fly. Much the same as the initial two activities, the link fly is another disengaged pushing link practice for the chest. Remain with two restricting pulleys to each side. From that point onward, he twists around as he flexes his hips and knees. Next, he inside pivots shoulders while the elbows are marginally twisted, for the elbows to be back at first. At that point, the individual unites the link connections in an embracing movement, with the elbows in fixed position. Make sure to keep the elbows faced upward at top and out to sides at the base. From that point onward, the individual returns to beginning situation until the chest muscles as extended. A variety of a link fly is the one that utilizes a seat. As indicated by Men's Health, the activity is finished by connecting stirrup handles to the low pulleys of a link hybrid machine. At that point, he puts a seat between the pulleys and lies on it. At that point, he gets the handles and holds them over the center of the chest, with the elbows somewhat twisted. From that point onward, the individual drops his arms down and back towards his ears until the elbows are even with the seat. After stopping for a moment, the individual brings the handles up in a wide and arcing movement, keeping up the twisted point of the elbows. By and large, the chest is one of the significant muscles bunches that are prepared by jocks. Besides supported manly look, a gigantic chest improves a man's general physical makeup. Notwithstanding reliable preparing, greatest chest improvement will likewise be accomplished through legitimate nourishment and sufficient rest. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.